Okay, so I'm back after 2 months of a hiatus. Uh, I'm gonna create more Xamarin videos now. So, anyways, for this video, I'll be showing you guys how to check the number of times your app has been launched. Primarily, this is useful for initial setup that you might want to do the first time your app is being launched. I know I use it for that reason. Other reasons may include just to check how many times the user has run your app, maybe to give them some sort of reward at the 100th time or something like that. But anyways, let's get into this. The way we do this is using Xamarin Essentials, specifically preferences. So what preferences does is, well, it sets the user preferences of your device for an application, and it sets a key value pair, and that's essentially all we need to get this moving. So there are three different methods uh, preferences, three main methods. Contains key, which checks if a key is present in preferences. The set method, which creates a key if not already there and sets the value of the key. And the get method, which returns the value of a key, and if it can't do that, then it returns a default. So the way we do this is really simple. It's just an if statement. If preferences.contains key, and here you want to name your key. So for me, it's going to be times opened because I think that makes sense. And else, an else block. Ooh, what did I do? An else block. So what this already tells us is that if preferences contains the key, that means your app has already been launched more than once for the key to even have been there. So what this means, app has been launched before. And if it doesn't contain the key, that means that your app hasn't been launched because the key hasn't been set or created yet. So this means that app is running for the first time. Now over here, what we want to do, if it's running for the first time, then we actually want to set the value of this key. And it's going to be set times opened to 1, which is the number of times your app has been opened. Now, as for whether if it already contains the key, what we want to do is preferences dot set times opened, and over here we actually want to do a get to the times opened method and increment it by 1. So what we need to do is preferences dot get. Let's just keep that empty for now and add 1. And now we add in the stuff here. Obviously times opened, and then the default value that it will return if it cannot get it. So what this is going to do is get the current value, increment it by 1, then set that to be the value. And what I like to do is create a static field up here so that I can reference the number of times my app has been opened throughout any part of my shared project. But that's really up to you, because probably you're only going to be using this part, because the only reason I've ever used it is for initial setup. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video.